Thanks for clicking. Yes, you read this particular subject or title of this video correctly. As of basically, I don't know, last couple days, it's true. I got another job. So with any good fortune, this job will actually end up being something I can stay at for at the very minimum, at least over the winter. I basically, this week is a lot better than last week. I mean, last week was unseasonably cold. This week the temperatures came back up. We had a considerable amount of sun. It's just been a couple beautiful days, maybe 2 or 3 beautiful days, and today included. I also just got news, basically about this job that I potentially, more or less, hopefully, I think basically I got, and orientation is next Tuesday, and it's a bigger, I know I talked about trying to find a job where it's a smaller store, and maybe that will be better, but I couldn't really find it. I don't know if coffee shop is actually realistic for me, so I'm like, it's just so much bad luck with Caribou, just being bounced all over the place, interviewing here, interviewing there, having this job, this not working out, that. I'm just like, I get a pattern here. Maybe this Caribou shit isn't meant to be. So there's a store that I shop at frequently, where I get a lot of my crap at, that's just had a help wanted sign for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and I'm just like, okay, damn it. And it's actually really close to me. It's actually the closest job I've ever had, except for, well, when I was in high school I briefly had a job that was really close, but a job of any length, like assuming hopefully this is a job of any kind of length as far as me being there, it's closer than my last job, closer than any jobs except for that one when I was in high school, which I wasn't there for very long. So long story short, it's close, which is great for like winter and blizzards, and when it's blizzarding, it really matters to be as close as you can, because every single freaking couple of yards matter. Like the least far you can drive in the winter, the better. So that's really cool. I actually applied for, I wasn't sure if this particular job where if you did everything, but apparently like cashiers, only cashier, so I applied for cashier, which I like because your whole shift is basically just interaction, which is exactly what I want. I really don't want to end up, obviously, if you've watched some of my past videos, I don't want to end up on the floor just by myself, twiddling my thumb, straightening shit. So apparently cashier is only cashier at this particular place, and they did hint about potentially maybe training me on the sales floor later, and I was just like and just kind of nodded or whatever. But I'm going to try to I don't know, basically not do that if possible. I really want to obviously cashier. That would be cool if I could basically just cashier. Obviously they want you to pimp out any particular card they may or may not offer and whatever, so which I can do with within a reasonable amount. Of course they always want you to do it an unreasonable amount, like if a customer says no, you keep doing it, which I obviously will not be doing. And I've gone there, I go to this particular store a lot, maybe once a week or once every week and a half or so. So never that I can remember have I ever been asked by, when I went to the store, have I been asked to donate for cancer. So I don't think this particular store, or at least no one ever asked me when I was a customer, I don't think this particular store actually ever asked for cancer donations, which for me is a huge thing because I just will not be a part of that myself. I just refuse to. So that's huge. And one of the things I like about this particular, I don't know if I mentioned it, but next Tuesday is my orientation. One of the things I like about this, I'm actually looking forward to orientation because it's one of these big stores. So orientation actually involves a number of new employees signing up and being orientated all at the same time, which I actually really like. The last job I had for almost 3 years was the same way, where it was 3 of us new people who signed up and filled out all the tax bullshit and watched the corporate, goof-ass, dumb shit corporate video and all this kind of stuff. And I really enjoyed it because, I'm kind of a goofy person, and if I get the right kind of people, to appreciate, or smart enough to appreciate my goofiness. It works out great, and one of the others, maybe both the others, but at least one of the others was really, one of the other new people was responsive to my humor, and it just made starting a new job so pleasant. So I'm actually looking forward to this orientation. And another reason I like the group orientation is because it takes all the, the emphasis off you. Like the last job I signed up for and worked for 4 whole days and quit, it was just me in orientation. They just signed me up, so all the attention, all the, everything is just on me. I'm the new guy. And when it's a group of new people, whether it's 2 or more or whatever, all the attention isn't focused right on me, which obviously I like to, if I'm a social misfit and if I always end up the black sheep, you want to try to be in the background as much as you can to try to delay the inevitable black sheep, ending up kind of the black sheep. Another thing I'm going to try really hard to do, I'm really not easy at bullshit artist, because I'm so, what you see is what you get. I'm just so much of a, kind of a pure whatever, just non-bullshit kind of a person. But I'm going to try my damnedest to be just like, even if someone is short with me, or rude to me, or in a way that I don't feel like is friendly, I'm just going to be like, hi, what's your fucking problem, huh? What a great day I'm having. I won't say that, but you know what I mean. I'm going to try to be as just like, oh, I love it. I love everything. I love this dead-end new job, I won't say that. But you know what I'm saying. I'm going to try to be as chipper with every single person, even if it's like just the meanest bastard I come across. It'd be like, hi, you must be having a shitty day. Well, I'm not. I'm having the best day of my life. Nice to meet you. So I'm going to try to just, my goal is to not be talked to on the 3rd or 4th day by any management going, so what's your problem? Do you not like the way we treat you? We treat you like shit, you don't like it? What's your problem? We're paying you enough. So that's that. I wasn't originally going to even make a video about this, because I figured you guys would be like, oh great. And my original plan was to wait it out and see, and do a video after the fact, whether it was, several days realizing the job is so far working out, or several days realizing that I had to quit again. I wasn't going to do like a video like this, but I don't know, I'm just kind of excited, and I have no one else to tell, and I just want to tell someone, and I'm hoping for the best. Like I say, the group orientation is something that I'm looking forward to. That's always, or at least in my experience, having a group of new people makes it, I don't know, like I say, it takes the emphasis off any one person, and it's about a collective group. And it's funny because I'm not a group person, as I've described in other videos, but when it comes to, I don't know, especially a first day of work or something, I'll be, I'll have no problem like melding into the group of people, because like I say, the emphasis is taken off you, and it's just more like you're a part of this group. And also, yeah, just that great feeling of like the first day of school, not that that's a great feeling, but the great feeling of just we're all new people together, so, I got your back, Jack, kind of a situation. So I wanted to make a video. I figured, what the hell, I don't know if I already said it, but orientation is next Tuesday. Obviously, there will be follow-up videos. Maybe I'll do a video on how the first day was. I don't know. But obviously, you'll know whether or not this job ends up working out for me or not working out for me. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to detail the whole situation, but I guess as much as I feel like detailing it. So wish me luck. Like I say, I'm going to go into it just, ha ha ha, ha ha, I love it. I'm glad to be here. Hello. Nice to meet you. But, this week, like I say, this week's better. Much better of a week than last week, so it's so crazy how you can be so low one week, and the next week it's like you got a job, and the weather's nicer. It's just like so much can change in 1 week, which is a good lesson, and hopefully, I don't know how I'm even finding it in me to be optimistic. I don't know, I guess it's part of the weather, part of whatever. Hopefully this job works out at the very least for the winter. I don't want to be, I want to have a job for the winter, man. It's critical. And I'm actually, to be honest, this is a kind of a job, the last job I had for 3 years wasn't one where Black Friday, where holiday shopping was necessarily a factor. It was kind of a, I don't know, it wasn't just because of what it was, furniture and all this kind of shit. It wasn't really affected by holiday shopping per se. And one thing that I'm actually, in a way, kind of excited about is this is like a holiday shopping kind of, where people flock and, do the Black Friday shit. And to be honest, I'm actually kind of, I've never really done that. Been at a store that did that shit. It's certainly not in these particular new times of all this shit. When I was in high school, I worked at a movie store in a mall where the holiday sales would get big, everyone buying Christmas movies and all this shit and presents and all this crap, but never at a store where we're gonna have actual Black Friday and all that shit. So obviously, pretty much I think more or less I think every employee's got to work or something, and so I'm actually looking forward to it, to be honest, and it'll be fun trying to dodge because I've never, obviously because I've got a brain, I've never actually been out shopping during that time, so I've only seen it on YouTube, and I'm gonna actually I'm gonna get paid to experience it, and it's just like, I don't know, the time is gonna go so fast because it's just gonna be chaos. So in closing, I'm actually, believe it or not, looking forward to like Black Friday, after Thanksgiving, Christmas shopping and shit. I just think it's gonna make the shifts go so fast and just so full of funny anecdotes and just all kinds of this and that. So feeling a lot better this week, as I said, and I'm hopeful. Next Tuesday, of course, is group orientation, and so I will definitely keep you updated, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.